Hi everyone, Craig Hogg from the Edge Property Buyers here again. You're on the road with Craig. This time we're down in Newstead in Brisbane, Gasworks area. It's Gasworks Shopping Centre, but I thought it was a prime example of showing you where some of this apartment oversupply is. You can see behind me we've got, Bryce, brand new block of apartments there that's being advertised. It's over my shoulder here, trying to get that right, my left-hand shoulder. There's a new site where they haven't even started building and they're already trying to do pre-sales. Now, if I spin around as well, it is just construction site. Now this runs all the way down as far as you can see on the other side, on either side of the street, on the street running up, there's just construction sites and new apartments. Now, it's going to come good, but I think in the next couple of years, it's going to be pretty tough. Being investor owners, it's definitely going to be a renter's market. I've already seen where people are being offered 4 weeks rent free and $1,000 cash back to sign a lease. So there's a lot of investor apartments as well. That can create a struggle for getting tenants when buildings settle and cause some short-term dramas. I think it's going to come good. I mean, I like the area Newstead. You've got organic shops, you've got a great shopping centre over here behind me, the Gasworks precinct with all the main shops. David Jones around the corner. Like I said, there was an organic shop down there. There's Newstead Brewery, a microbrewery down there as well. So if you're from Sydney, it has a little bit of that feel of Pyrmont, I guess, in the early days. And once again, I think I did a live video earlier this week where I talked about Pyrmont in the early 2000s, the CBD in Sydney, where there was a struggle to get tenants at the beginning, and banks were really cracking down on lending because of the risk and their exposure during that property boom in the early 2000s. It feels a bit similar this way, and it's a changing of lifestyle in Brisbane as well, from the old Queenslanders to having a really apartmentalised CBD. And Sydney had to go through that as well, and it was a bit painful, but I think they'll come through in the end. Again, it's all handy, very good location to get anywhere in the city, and it's already got all the hubs, the bars, the restaurants, etc. So it will come good, just be very wary in the short term, and definitely wouldn't be recommending it to first-time investors because you can need a really good buffer just in case you can't get a tenant for a couple of months, possibly longer, or as my good friend Peter knows from the Perth market, every time his lease is up, his tenants are looking across the doorway at vacant apartments that they can get cheaper, so he's basically having to drop his rent all the time just to keep the tenant in there, which is, it's a tough decision, but at least he keeps him with the tenant in the property, and it sort of covers his bills just. But, the last thing he wants is 3 months without a tenant. It'd be a real struggle. And I think the same thing is going to happen here in Brisbane. So definitely won't be recommending inner city apartments to our clients. Once again, we don't like new stock anyway because of the risk and the high commissions paid to people selling the new stock. So we always like established property that we've got comparable sales to work out what the real value of the property is and looking at the infrastructure and future growth. So we'll keep getting out on the road. Thanks again, guys. Enjoy your day, and don't forget to like and share. We've got our ready to buy checklist to sign up for, and if you'd like to have a chat, click the link below. More than happy to have a half-hour chat with you, no obligation. We can work out where you are in your investment situation or your stage of the investment process and see if we can help you on your way. Okay, thanks guys, enjoy your day, bye.